What's going on, guys? Welcome back to NBA 2K17. Today we got a little bit of a different video. Today is Tuesday, but there are no new packs. We have Throwback Thursday to look forward to this year. Anyways, I thought it'd be fun to kind of do some predictions for next week's packs. Well, I wish today was that day. It's not, so in the meantime, we can at least kind of guess, let you know what kind of cards I'm expecting to see, or kind of predictions, or I hope to see. A lot of these cards I don't think will actually get made, but hey, good things, good ideas, and you guys can even let me know in the comments below what packs or cards you think it's gonna be. To me, there's only one thing it could be. They hinted in the last blog that it was gonna be March Madness type of theme. The only person I could think of that even fits that Dream Scene set is gonna be that Diamond Christian Laettner. So what does that mean? March Madness packs, or NCAA packs, or draft packs, something like that. It's gotta be college related if they're gonna keep that kind of college theme. Earlier this year with the My Player, they incorporated college teams a little bit, so I don't know if they're only gonna use players from that team or not. So I didn't really take that into account. I don't think they're actually gonna use college teams or logos or anything like that, just because I don't see them throwing like the name Louisville into the freaking auction house or anything like that. I think they got to keep it NBA team logo oriented. How we're going to start it off is I'm going to give you some of the rubies, then some of the amethysts, and then hit you with them bad boy diamonds. So I've made a few cards. Tell me what you think, and then we'll see what happens next Tuesday. Let's get started. Alright, for the first ruby, we have Jay Williams. I know this guy was an absolute monster in college. Pardon me, I don't know a lot of the stats or anything. I just know that Jay Williams is a card that we have in this game. It was highly used at the beginning of the year as it was a reward card. So I would think they would incorporate this card somewhere again down the line. And it seems like he was a phenomenal college player. His pro career never took off due to a motorcycle accident. But hey, I think what better way to celebrate Jay Williams than giving him a nice little ruby at an 89. Alright, for the next one, we always get that one player that nobody really wants in the Ruby collection. You know who he is, but you don't really ever want him on your team. That player's going to be Dunleavy Jr. Now, someone at work told me that this guy was a beast in college. Again, I don't follow college that closely, so pardon me for not knowing that, but I guess he was a real beast, a real boss in college, so I definitely see us getting one of these 89 Dunleavy Juniors, and he's a good 3-ball shooter, so might not be too bad of a card. Now, this next ruby might be controversial, and this is one of the cards I'm not even sure they can make, is going to be Reggie Fredette. Now, this guy, he played in my home state in Utah. He played for the BYU Cougars. This guy was known for just, he was a beast all throughout college. He was known for that long bomb 3-ball, just hucking up shots. He was basically like a Steph Curry from the 3-ball line in college. I don't think he would be a lot of people would say he's going to be a diamond amethyst. I really don't think so. His pro career really never took off, where Jay Williams was actually a beast in the pros for the time that he plays, and Mike Dunleavy is still playing, where Reggie Fredette is all the way overseas now. His pro career never really took off, so I think they'd stick to a ruby. But what a beast ruby it would be, 89 Reggie Fredette. For this next player, I really didn't know what tier of card. I could see him getting either one, to be honest, and that player is Chris Webber. We've been getting a lot of Chris Webber cards this year. Seems like a perfect time to introduce his final version of him being on the Sacramento Kings, whether it's the amethyst or his diamond card. I could see him going either way. He went to a lot of playoff games with this team. He was a monster in college, minus that one little mishap that he had. We won't mention it just because it's hella embarrassing, but I definitely see us getting our final Chris Webber of the year in this set. Whether it's an amethyst or diamond, you can only find out. Alright, moving on to the amethyst, guys. I don't know, this next card to me is going to be a card that we may or may not get. I really don't know. It's going to be Amethyst 92 overall Kemba Walker. He was a monster in college, and he's one of the players that I think 2K wants to just give him a better card. They see that he's playing well, but maybe not well enough to get higher than the Emerald that he already has. So just staying at an Emerald, I would think this would be one of the players that was a beast in college. They have no problem just bumping him up to the Amethyst. Moving on to the next Ammy, this card I would be stoked if we got. Amethyst 92 overall JJ Reddick. We we never really ever have gotten a really awesome JJ Reddick card. As you probably know, he was a monster in college, and he's had a pretty good pro career. Surprisingly enough, we've really never ever gotten a really nice card, JJ Reddick. I think this year could be a year he finally gets a monster card. So I'm excited. I'm crossing my fingers. 92 overall, JJ Reddick. Alright, moving over to one of the last amethysts I do think we will get is gonna be a 92 overall Shane Battier. There are a few Shane Battier cards in this game already, and he was a monster for Duke. I'm doing a lot of Duke players, but you would be surprised how hard it is to think of players that were great in college that don't already, like, contradict different sets that they'd be in this year. Like, I was gonna do Jordan, but he's got a, you know, USA Jordan card that's coming out. That diamond card would probably contradict his USA diamond. I was gonna do Shaq, but we already have a bunch of Shaq cards. I mean, it's hard to think about it and not have it contradict a bunch of the other sets that have come out or are futurely coming out. So this Shane Battier definitely seemed like a good player. He's got, like I said, the sapphire, gold. I think he even has an emerald in this game. I think this would be a really monster card. Nice little 92 amethyst Shane Battier. Alright guys, moving on to the last in the goodies. Oh, the goodies. The diamonds. We are going to start off with Kareem AbdulJabbar. Yes, Mr. Lamb Chops, aka Goggles. He actually didn't end up wearing goggles till later in his career. You know, old age, can't see, like me. You know, it happens that way. But yeah, I definitely think this will be one of the highest rated cards that we get in the game that doesn't end up being a pink diamond. I do think it'll be 98 overall. We always get a Monster Bucks version. I don't really see him fitting into any future sets coming out down the line. He's considered one of the best college players to ever play. Just seems fitting. 98 Lamb Chops. I think he's coming. Guys, this next diamond is kind of one that you guys suggested in past streams. We've talked about this a little bit here and there, peppered throughout the streams. It's going to be a 97 overall Steph Curry. He was a monster at Davidson, really rose his draft stock in the tournament, the March Madness tournament. It's not crazy to think about. I definitely wasn't ever going to think that we'd get one, but getting that Kevin Durant in the last set definitely got me thinking that maybe we could get some of these NBA superstars in some of these things that aren't going to be moment cards. And Steph Curry could definitely be one of those players. He definitely hasn't been playing super well this year, at least not like his MVP seasons the last 2 years. So maybe they do give him a diamond in this set because of his Davidson performance. It's not totally out of the question. 97 overall Steph Curry? Maybe. Alright, and one that just sticks out to me, obviously, is going to be Carmelo Anthony. I mean, he won the national title with freaking Syracuse. I mean, they're going to give us a Diamond Mellow this year, one way or another. I don't see any other way they can incorporate him other than the college set. This bad boy is coming. I'm about 95% sure, assuming we do get college packs, which they pretty much guaranteed in their last blog. They said March Madness themed things were coming, and I can only assume that means the theme packs that are coming next Tuesday when the tournament is actually up and going. Carmelo Anthony, boys, is coming. I'm saving my MT, but Tracy McGrady might have to take a hike if we get that Carmelo Anthony, and I think it's going to be his Nuggets version, 97 overall. Alright, coming up to the last person. Now this one is really a stretch. Really a stretch. I mean, it still could happen. I'm always hopeful. We could get Diamond Reggie Miller. Now, they introduced to us Chris Webber this year and a few other new players that we haven't seen in past. I wouldn't put it past them if they whipped out maybe one last card up their sleeve to just... I mean, they have the whole TNT cast in this game. It just finds... I find it odd that they couldn't get Reggie Miller to sign. They even got Charles Barkley to sign. One of the most controversial guys that didn't want to be in a video game. They got him to sign a contract. You're telling me they couldn't get Reggie Miller in this and they got damn near everybody on the TNT cast? I wouldn't be surprised if they whipped out this bad boy. 97 overall, Reggie Miller, also a phenomenal college player. It fits the glove. I don't know. I'm stretching here. Probably won't happen, but there's always a chance. Guys, that is going to be the video. Just kind of a prediction video. I have fun making these cards. I don't know why. It's just kind of fun to make those cards. You guys see it on Twitter. I always try and predict the new moments cards. Even though we don't get 90% of the ones that I tweet out, you know. Here and there we get one right, but... guys, if you like these videos and you want me to do this every Tuesday before the new packs come out, leave this video a thumbs up and I'll definitely keep bringing them to you. I think they're kind of fun, and don't mind the voice crack. I'm still going through puberty at age 47. But Guys, if I missed anybody, I'm sure I did. I'm sure I have plenty of people that think we're going to be getting different players. Let me know in the comments below. Curious to see what you guys think. It was really hard thinking of college players. Like I said, that didn't contradict with other sets that could potentially be coming out or have already come out. Like, Patrick Ewing would have been a good one, but he's already got the Team USA Diamond. I was thinking maybe they drop an Amethyst version of him. Shaq, like, Grant Hill, Iverson, like, there's tons I could have done, but these ones just made the most sense to me, where I thought Iverson could have been in a handles pack later on, like the second handles pack. I thought Shaq, they've already done too many versions of him this year. Patrick Ewing, I guess I could have done him, but who really wants another Patrick Ewing? But guys, again, hope you liked the video. Hit the thumbs up if you did. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. And Richie Nation, party on.